feeling cold and tired and dejected. Shouldn't really make a video when I'm in this kind of chip, but I thought, you know what? I want my channel to be about my journey through life as I find ways of propagating good mental health. You know? I just had a bowl of Special K after getting to almost 7 p.m. without eating any carbs. So that's how that went. Missed an appointment today. It fell through the cracks. Calendar syncing and all of that. Made me feel pretty bad, but I know that my interlocutor is alright with it, because he's a good guy. And I went and fixed it. So I've got my iCloud calendar synced, or not synced, subscribed in my Google Calendar. So hopefully that won't happen again. But you know, it's just like, What did happen though that was good, really good in fact, is that my son came through feeling exactly the same way I'm feeling now. What's good about that? Well, the came through part. He came through and he sat over there on the sofa, waited for me to finish the thing I was doing, and then I gave him all my attention, asked him what was up, and he talked through his feeling of struggling with his content production regime. We've been talking a lot about this over the past couple of days, and yesterday he decided that he wanted to start a new channel on YouTube. His current channel is about 25,000 subscribers, and I was like, are you sure this is a good idea? So we talked it through, and we've decided that if he's feeling a burden because of the subscriber count from a channel that he's been running for years, if it's affecting his mood, his productivity, yeah, perhaps he should let it go, start again. So that was yesterday. He came through today and talked about how he was feeling, and I said, you know, sometimes you can find a way through these feelings of resistance by changing what you're doing. So it's all a matter of perspective. You know, the things that are around you are just things. They're not good things, they're not bad things. They're just things. What changes how they look is your perspective. And he seemed to take that on board. I said, well, here's an example of what I mean. At the moment, you're feeling pretty low. Sometimes you can get through that by changing what you're doing something completely different. For example, now I'd just come back from walking the dog, and I said to him, well, I had to take the dog out to the co-op because we needed a few things, and it's really not something I enjoy, going to the co-op. But I went out and I thought to myself, we almost lost the dog, Clover the Basset, back in September. We actually had the vet booked to come and put her to sleep with our other dog, Poppy the Akita. They were going to get put to sleep on the same day. But she came around and we cancelled the appointment. And since then she's not made a full recovery, but she's back to being full of life, you know, and walkable for short distances. And I got to do that today. I got to walk her a short distance, and I got to think to myself, I love you, Clover. I'm so glad you're still with us. So that feeling of not wanting to go out to the co-op became something I was grateful for, because I got to spend some time with our beloved Basset, and she is beloved. She's just the best. So I said to my son, okay, why not go out for a walk? It's a lovely day. I know that because I've just come in. It's cold but fresh. The sunlight was really nice at that particular point in the day. And I said, exercise is a really good way of getting the blood going around your body, and it will make you feel better even though you might not feel like going right now. I was expecting to meet the hand with that kind of comment, but he went away and he came back and he said, I think I will go out. So I said, okay, good, excellent. Would you like me to come with you? And he said, not sure. No, I think I'd rather go alone. And then he went off and he came back and he said, actually, yeah, that would be nice if you're still up for it. So we had a really nice walk, and I talked him through some of the stuff that's going on in my mind with resistance and how I'm feeling about creativity in general and how important I think it is for positive mental health. And I think it hit home. I think I know he did, because he said as much. He said that this has been really helpful. So yeah, that's how I'm lifting myself up today, even though I've totally resisted making the affiliate video that I planned on making. And now we're at 7 PM just about. There's still time. I told my son what I can do is to try and trick myself into doing the job that I don't want to do, the thing I'm avoiding. So I was like, okay, I could open up my editor. I could put the video on the screen, the one I'm wanting to work on. And instead of committing to finishing it, I could just do one small part of it. And, you know, there's a chance if I do that, I'll carry on and finish it. But that's not what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking, let's just do one small part, and then you can go and do something fun if you want. You can eat cereal even if you want, although I've already done that. So I was teaching him that you can actually trick yourself. There are strategies and tactics that you can use, even though it sounds ridiculous. It's like, yeah, do you think present Cams is going to fall for that when he comes in and sees what past Cams has done to try and trick him into doing the job? I said present Cams is more intelligent than that. But actually, no, I know that these things can work. So I think what I'll do now is I'll open up my editor as soon as I finish recording this. I'll just open it up, put it on the screen, see what happens. Thanks for watching.